Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk to you a little bit about what it's been like to be on YouTube for 4 weeks now. That's right, I have officially completed 4 whole weeks of YouTube. And in this last week, I found myself feeling a little bit more confident. This talking to the camera thing still doesn't feel natural, but it's starting to feel a little bit better. And so I tried some new things this week. So a lot of you probably remember I started the week by getting laid off, or um, my announcement that I got laid off. That was on Saturday. I did a live plan with me and with my phone, and that worked. It worked great. So I will continue to do those live plan with me's on Sunday morning. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it at 10 o'clock or if I'm going to move it to 9 o'clock. I think I might want to move it to 9 o'clock Central Time in the morning, just so that it doesn't end up feeling like it's taking my whole morning. Originally, I thought that 9 o'clock would just be a little bit too early, and um, and I would have a lot of setup to get ready for it. But it turns out that I really don't do a lot of setup to get ready for the plan with me. I do my normal setup, just in picking out a washi, grabbing that washi, and then um, I can do the picking the colors of markers and all that live with you guys. So I think I will probably do those live plan with me is at 9 Central Time on Sundays, going forward. And I'll keep that up through the month of September. So that for sure will stay in September. Um, and then I tried a sticker haul. I have, obviously, since I just recently got laid off, I'm not spending any new money on planner supplies. However, I have some outstanding orders that are still coming in. I do have some Coffee Monsters Co. Orders that I know are on the way. It should arrive any day now, so I've got those to look forward to. At some point, my 2026 planners are going to arrive. I have actually ordered 2 planners from Just Scribble, the horizontal and the vertical. And I think I'm going to use the horizontal actually to kind of start planning more of what I want to happen on YouTube. So I don't know what that's going to look like yet. So I don't necessarily want to bring that into my main planner and start moving everything around in my main planner to make room for that. So we're going to start by putting that in its own planner. So maybe I will share that with you as I'm going along. I also did a lot of preparing myself for a job search. So for those of you who offered such kind and thoughtful words when I shared that I was laid off, things are going well. I have updated my resume and my portfolio. I have been putting out feelers. I have several interviews scheduled for next week, as you'll see in the plan with me. And so things are moving well. I think that my new resume and portfolio reflect more of my creative side. So I think that I will more likely attract the kind of position that I will enjoy more. Not that I didn't love my last job. It was a great job. I really did enjoy, especially the people that I worked with. Everyone was fantastic. But I did find myself getting pigeonholed into more of the technical elements of the job. And so I definitely want to make sure that I am positioning myself in the market in such a way that I attract people who are looking for someone to handle more of the creative aspects of architecture. And so I think that I did that well with my portfolio. Um, I branched out a little bit and tried some shorts this week. I've never done shorts, but there were a couple things that I was doing this week that felt like they didn't really need a full long video. And so I tried the shorts format. I happened to be at a car show and I tried a shorts format of a really unique car that I found that has a record player in it, which I thought was absolutely crazy, but it was awesome and I loved it. So I felt like I should share it with you guys. Um, that went over well, but I don't necessarily think that the crowd that watched that is the same crowd that is going to enjoy these my planning videos or these, how to YouTube videos or what I'm learning about YouTube videos. And so I don't know that that was particularly helpful. Um, but it was interesting to try it and try the shorts process. So then I decided after that to give it a try with a topic that is actually related to planners and stationery, and I filled my fountain pen on a short. So I know when I first started with fountain pens, filling these things always seemed like it was some really difficult task. I was worried that I was going to get ink all over the place and all that other stuff. And so I fill this pen once a month. Um, this is a Twisby Echo. And so I had to fill it, and I thought, well, that would make a great short to show you just how easy it is to fill a fountain pen. So that I think is a 3-minute short that you can find somewhere on here. And then also I got some new covers for my 2026 planners. They're all nice and sparkly, and I was unboxing them, and it's just the 2 covers. I knew it wasn't going to be a really long video, so that also is a short. So if YouTube is not offering up shorts to you and you're interested in those things, you can always search on my channel under shorts and you will find those videos there, including the car one, because I'm going to leave it up there because I still think it's cool, even though it's not planner related. And then I started setting up my planner for September and took you along with me through that process. And so that was kind of my week in a nutshell. It went really, really well. I gained some new subscribers, which still amazes me that at this early in my YouTube journey that I have people that are interested in watching me fumble and stumble over my words and really not necessarily have a format or editing or a script, anything like that. The fact that you guys are joining me is absolutely fantastic, and I love having you. And I am so thankful for all of you for sticking with me through this as I kind of learn to navigate this world of YouTube. And so I did end up with some more subscribers and surprisingly some more watch hours. I am going to I just downloaded some software so that I can screen share and have my face in a little bubble while I do that. So on September 1st, which is Monday, I will actually do a screen share and I will go through all of the analytics from the entire month of August. For any of you that are curious about how that goes on YouTube, I thought that might be interesting, and sharing my screen and all of that is something that I have wanted to learn how to do. So we're going to learn together. And I think through September, I am going to continue to challenge myself to chat with you, to grow and learn more on YouTube. I may even get my drones out and take you guys for a little bit of drone practice. I have a couple drones. I don't know if you knew that. Some of you may have seen in my September setup video that I was mentioning that in November I have to do my continuing education for my drone pilot license. And so I do have those. I have 4. I think I have 4 drones. And so maybe we'll get out and play with those a little bit, especially now that the weather is becoming more tolerable. My plan going forward in September, I'm going to continue to do daily videos for the rest of this week. But next month, I'm going to stick with the Plan With Me lives every Sunday. I'm going to do at least one product review per week. So a lot of you have been asking me to kind of go through some of my favorite stationery supplies, things like pens and markers and uh, stickers and washi and things to contain all of them. And so I will pick something, maybe one week I'll do black pens and we can talk about black pens. But I'll do at least one product review a week. I will come back here and check in with videos like these on how YouTube is going throughout the month. I don't know if it'll be every week again, but I kind of like this, kind of wrapping up the week on Friday with kind of this how the week has gone on YouTube and lessons that I've learned on YouTube. So I think I might stick with that. I like that idea. And then I want to try and do some edited videos. So I know last month or in this month of August, I did a video where I did a memory spread. My son and I went to the Arch, we went to the Anheuser-Busch Brewery, and I did a spread with photos and mementos from that in my journal. What I would like to do is next time go out and about somewhere in St. Louis and take some vlog style video while I'm out and about and edit that into the memory spread. I think that would be a really neat thing to do so that you can kind of not only see the spread, but see what inspired it. So I'd like to do at least a couple of those in September. And beyond that, I'm not entirely sure. We'll see what the month brings and see if I have any other inspiration between now and Monday on how I want to kind of structure my month. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. That gives me some nice structure and probably at least 4 videos a week, which is at least every other day, if not every day, that I will come on here and talk to you guys. So I am also planning on revamping my Facebook page. I do have one. I am not advertising it yet because it is old. I created it 10 years ago when I was doing social media marketing, and I have not revamped it in a long, long, long time. So the pictures are old, the information is old, and I want to go and clear that out. But I will end up in September having a place where we can connect off of YouTube if that's something that you're interested in. That'll be a place where it's easier to send me a message, again, if that's something that you're interested in doing and connecting further. I think I'm going to also in September try some sample spreads in my just Scribble so that I can see how I want to utilize, especially some of the spreads and pages in that planner that are new to me and different. So hopefully those are things that you are interested in. If there's anything else that you want to see, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you're up to for the month of September in the comments. And if you have anywhere in St. Louis that you've heard of that you want me to go explore and then create a spread about, let me know. I will certainly take into consideration any new things because the area is fairly new to me as well. So we only moved here at the beginning of this year, and so we're still exploring it, my partner and I ourselves. So I'm happy to go exploring all kinds of new places, and I would find it interesting and challenging to take you guys along. It still does seem a little scary and uncomfortable to the idea of taking a camera with me in public and actually filming video and talking to the camera in public. That feels scary. But then again, at the beginning of August, just pushing play and talking to you like this felt scary. So I think that I may need to just challenge myself to get out there and do it. And so I will challenge you for the month of September as well to pick something that you have been scared to do and just put it on your schedule and do it. Challenge yourself to get out there and do it. Chances are you'll find it a lot less scary than you thought. I found talking to you guys to be a lot less intimidating than I thought it was going to be. Um, it is still, again, it doesn't feel comfortable yet, but it certainly doesn't feel scary anymore. You guys have all been lovely, and I have really, really enjoyed spending my month of August with you. So thank you, all of you, for making this such a wonderful time. If you're new here, I'm glad you've decided to join us. My name is Becky, and I hope you'll stick around for the month of September. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.